Hey guys, what's going on? I'm finally able to bring you another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. And last time I left you guys off, I had chosen to be on the White Rose team. And I chose this deck that I'll show you real quick as a refresher. That was all mostly... It was mostly all beast type, or so the description said. So just quick before we go duel Miss Taya, here are my cards. I got King Tiger Wangu as my deck leader, Dark Fire Dragon, Leo Wizard, Djinn the Watcher of the Wind, Dark Assailant, Kojikosi, Hitatsumi Giants, Firewing Pegasus, Wolf, Larvis, Frenzied Panda, Miyotoko, Mystical Sheep number 2, Hane, Ancient One of the Deep Forest, Armored Rat, Gazelle the King of the Mystical Beasts, Pharaoh Imp, Megris Light, Fungi of the Musk, Giant Flea, Ganigumo, Hunter Spider, Tomozaurus, Trachodon, Enchanting Mermaid, Spike Clubber, Mechanical Spider, Turtle, Hydodin Chalk, Flame Snake, Haniwa, Rock Ogre Grotto number 2, Rainbow Flower, Forest, Goblin Secret Remedy, Sparks, Fissure, Beast Fangs, Mystical Moon, Block Attack, and that's it. One question for you guys who played this more than, I don't know, 2 or 3 times. What does it take to get Flame Cerberus? Or Cerebus? Probably pronouncing that wrong. It's a 3-headed fire beast monster. You can get it really easily in Forbidden Memories with the fusion. And you can do that same technique here in this game, but it seems like this game's a bit more pickier because I've done the beast in the pyro type fusion, but it doesn't create Flame Cerebus. My goodness. I don't know why that name's hard to pronounce. But I know like flowers and beasts make flower wolves, and a zombie and a dragon makes dragon zombie, and a beast and a female make Neogal number 2. Like Enchanting Mermaid and Armored Rat or someone would make the Neotoko. I'm pretty sure. And then dinosaurs and machines make, Cybersaurus, and a female and a rock would make Mystical Sand. So, and I don't remember what would make the big turtle. Maybe Mons Turtle and a rock type make that rock turtle monster that has really high defense. I used them a lot in Forbidden Memories. So, those are my cards for the time being. And we'll get started with the first duel. I'm excited on this one particularly because, like I said, I was going to do a longer one. So, I just cut it into 2 episodes. So, we'll go and start off with Taya. So the whole thing with this game is that each character has a deck cost, which is that green DC on the top, and it says 933, and mine at the bottom left says 832. So as long as mine's lower than the opponent's, I can duel them. This game is basically Yu-Gi-Oh! As like a board game, which is pretty cool, and I wish I could like play it in real life because it's more strategic, and I like that. So this is Taya. The Rose Duelist, you dare to betray the hopes of Prince Yugi? I'll teach you a lesson you'll never forget. Oh boy, friendship? Is that the lesson? Friendship? Here's the epic dueling theme for when you're playing against the red roses. I think I much prefer it than the white rose theme. So move King Tiger Wangu 1 space, and then I guess I'll go ahead and just, so I don't use any precious summoning power. See how I said in the last video you don't know what your opponent has, and literally all of its stats are question mark, question mark. Sorry about this, I'm just gonna scoot you full backward a little so you can also see who I'm dueling in their stats. Yeah, I'm still waiting for all my cords and stuff, or my camcorder. So I'll go ahead and play this card, Sparks, which causes 50 damage with life points. Yeah, which is not a lot, but when you want to save summoning power, it's best just to play a magic card or a trap. And here she goes with a bunch of power increase. So, gonna have to watch out for that one. See what I get now. So I got Hane, which his effect is useful. It's like his normal effect. So the thing about this game is that they, some cards, like in just normal Yu-Gi-Oh, become effects, and some cards are normal types, and some cards have their original effect. Like I do remember Hane having this same effect of when it's flipped, you can bring it back to your hand from the field. So it's basically the same thing, just worded differently, and it returns its deck. The deck it came from, and it's reshuffled. So the reshuffling the deck could be helpful. So let's go ahead and play Hane. Go ahead and just defense mode and move Wangu to the right. And if you haven't noticed, her deck leader's Dancing Fairy. If I go over here and just check it out. Sometimes leaders can have abilities if they're high rank. That's one thing I've never understood, how you get a leader ability. And I played this a lot, and the highest I've gotten to is like 3 stars. And I've dueled like everyone at least 10-20 times. So like my last file had almost 200 wins, maybe 50 losses, but I just wasn't sure how to get leader abilities. Someone said you gotta rank up really high, and I mean, duh. I don't want to be rude, but that's kind of obvious, isn't it? So let me see, this Monster Turtle dude and Rock Ogre might fuse to become the Rock Turtle thing I mentioned about when I was showing you my deck. If not, oh, yes sir. Yeah, Boulder Tortoise crap load of defense. So that's good. So clicking on a card that's face down to make it black is essentially the same thing as like setting it. I've already set it obviously, but I think it affects like your deck leader's rank. Like if you manage all your cards, something to that extent. I'm probably giving you false information, and I'm sorry, but I believe that is the extent of why you press each card to make it black or shaded. So this should fuse to make Flame Swordsman. Yep. And see, normally Flame Swordsman is just a fusion type, and I do believe they re-released Flame Swordsman to just be a normal type monster instead of a fusion, but I could be wrong there. But his ability will really help when I face Rex Raptor, but that's not until I finish all the red roses and then switch sides, because no one really has dinosaur types unless maybe Tristan and Joey, maybe Shady, I don't remember exactly, but I mean it's a decent fusion, and it'll mostly help when I get to Meadow, because his power will go up 500, so that'll be useful. I don't think she has a lot of monsters that are over 2300, so unless she increases the crap out of them, like this dude. Oh, I'll just show it just for aesthetic's sake. But normally I have the 3D battle off just because it takes a lot of time. But I mean, it's cool. I'm recording, so I mean you guys can watch, and yeah. I didn't realize Boulder Tortoise had like a mohawk. That's cool. Oh, here goes Hain Hain, and then my deck gets reshuffled. So cool. All right, I'm gonna move him there. Ah, I didn't see that coming. So Tears of a Mermaid decreases. Let's see. No. Ah, no! Sorry. I pressed the wrong button. I meant to press... not cool. So I meant to press a button that shows the graveyards of both myself and the opponent. And I accidentally pressed start, which essentially ends your turn. Well, that's what it does, but her name's really hard to pronounce. I've never, like, Gwekatamo Megami or something like that. She's a pretty strong fairy. Her effect in this game is like when she gets flipped, all fairy monsters get 300 points attack, including herself. No, actually not including herself. So I lose 100. So that turn I lost about 1,000, obviously. Also, this guy has pretty beefy attack points now. Alright, let's see. What does he do? When this card is flipped face up in battle, the opposing monster's spell... Okay, well that will help. Just put him in defense mode. I'm really going on the defense in this game. Alright, if you guys want the display for monster battles, just let me know, but for now, I'm gonna just make it abbreviated. Okay, here's the graveyard. So, Tears of the Mermaid, spellbinds and then decreases its strength by 600 or 500. I think it's 5. I think it's 500. No, it'd be 600 because that would make more sense. Because Flame Swordsman's attack was 2300, but now it was 1700 after this card. So yeah. And that's the card she used twice to beef up her little fairy dude right here. Which is now stronger. I'm guessing when she moves, it won't be as strong. So I'm just going to leave my boulder there. And that'll be it.